Two teams that remind me of each other. The 2012 Houston Texans and the 1972 Miami Dolphins. Welcome, everybody. This is a Week 14 matchup, and these teams have a lot riding on the line. Both of them are near the top of their respective conferences. Some of them might have even said, hey, we're going to win, we're going to win the conference, we're going to be in the playoffs. But seeding matters, especially teams with championship aspirations, and this could be a matchup I could see easily in the playoffs. If you lose seeds, like if you're second instead of first, that's losing 10 or 11 seeds. That is losing a lot of them, and that could be a very big problem. They're very similar teams. The only difference is Miami in the early 70s hit the NFL, AFL when the mergers were happening and there was a little bit of chaos. There were now all these people in the NFL because the NFL expanded to twice its size by absorbing the AFL, and now the AFL had legitimacy in their teams. There was a thinning of the talent gap. There was parity. You had a lot of teams that had a little bit of talent. They were solid talent, but then they made the playoffs. It was very thinned, and it allowed for the rise of the Steelers later on. But Miami owned the early part of the 70s. They got things figured out. Houston, though, had to play New England. They had to play a lot of people in the early 2000s. It was just hard for them, New England and the Steelers, and that was very big for them. So that's why Houston is 10-3 now here in the Orange Bowl against Miami, 9-3-1. This is a game, I'll tell you what, Shane Graham, who's not missed a field goal. I believe it's him and Robbie Gould. And we kick off, we're underway. Lee to the 20, 25, 30, and up to about the 31. So Miami will take over first down and 10. Bob Greasy does not run the football. He doesn't run the football at all. He doesn't pass at all.
Down.
It's early Sunday morning. You gotta excuse that. It's gonna be 2nd and 6. So Greasy very rarely passes. He averages less than 20 passes a game. Greasy, they go to Morris, and this is gonna mean that Houston's defensive line, they don't need to blitz. They can stop it with 3, as you see there. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Miami's going to have to utilize a pass, but they go to kick. And Jimmy Kick is short.
Down.
It'll be 4th and 2. This is a big game for Miami because maybe they won't miss the playoffs, but if they can find a way to throw the football against a team that is really going to stop their run, that's going to be big. And it'll be 1st and 10. That means if they could throw against Houston, they can get things going against Houston. They're going to be really well off. First down. Shaw. They give to Foster, and he gets a couple.
Second down.
It'll be 2nd and 8 for Houston. If they beat Miami, an established team, they'll go 11 and 3 right now, and they'll have home field. Shaw deep to the near side. Covered, and that's Johnson, a first down. Houston is the only franchise that currently has nobody in the Hall of Fame, but Andre Johnson might. It'll be first down. Schaub, and a throw. It's incomplete.
Second down.
2nd down and 10. So Houston and Miami territory trying to go 11 and 3. They do. Home games, there's Johnson again. Another catch, and it'll be a first down. My goodness, the speed and everything here of Andre Johnson. There's Foster out of the backfield. Houston is marching right down the field on Miami's defense, who is pretty much number 1. Schaub to force it, and Forsett gets a first down. Houston, the combination of running and passing on this beginning. There's Foster. They look like Miami, but a Miami that can throw. It'll be 2nd and 8. So Foster again. They get to Foster, and they get nothing, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. Early on, 3rd down and 9 now. Schaub, and he's going to get sacked.
4th down.
So when Miami needs to sack somebody, they do. And Houston's going to have to kick a field goal here. Shane Graham, it is up, it is over, and it is good. And Graham again, 10 plays, 48 yards, and Mr. Automatic, one of the reasons why they are 10 and 3, and it is 3-0 halfway through the first. Miami actually had the ball first, went boom, 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 punted, and Houston got it back in a long drive. And here's Mercury Morris up to the 39. It'll be first down for the Dolphins. 3-0. Early on, and there's Zonka on the run. Zonka from Syracuse gains 5. Usually a fourth quarter runner. Larry Zonka, usually you see him run it about 20 times in the fourth quarter. There's Mercury Morris in the first down. Here comes her bulldozer, as we said time and time again. The object is not to catch, it's to stop. They go to Larry, and Larry Zonka again, another gain of 6. Those first down runs are so big. They are so huge. Greasy. And they go to Larry, and Larry to the near side, down to the 30. This is the Miami team we know, and they're calling runs. They got to start blitzing. And then we got to see if the passing game is there. Morris, and there's the one blitz. Yeah, it is. We're going to see if the running game, the passing game helps whenever they blitz. They go to Twilla, quick hitter.
3rd down.
And he gains 7. So that helps. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Your Premian warming up. It would be 41 from this point. To screen pass to Mercury Morris. Did he get enough? Yes, he did. Mercury Morris, we're under 3 minutes in the first quarter. Greasy. They go to Morris, and he misses 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Loses 2. Well, that's Houston's run defense. There again, they're bend but don't break. Jimmy kick again. Kick. Oh, they broke here. He goes for a touchdown. Oh, they broke here. This is how good Miami is. They're down 3-0. They get the running game going. And 22 yards, and that's a score. 9 plays, 61 yards. In almost 5.5 minutes, your Premian. And it is up, and it is good. Now, which team's going to be the first team to falter? I mean, 9 plays, 61 yards. That's pretty good. When you got everybody coming at you, they threw a quick hitter. They got to throw a lot like that. You don't have to throw 30, 40 yards downfield. You just need to hit him. Martin's returned him before, and he's up to the 40-yard line. So under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Foster and Miami stops him.
2nd down, out of bounds.
A couple yards, it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 8. Schaub and Foster, and nothing. No turnovers. That's surprising. 3rd down, Schaub, and he'll throw, and it's incomplete. So finally, somebody has to punt. Houston on their 2nd possession. They got a kick. Miami went punt, touchdown. Houston goes field goal and punt. And there's going to be a deep kick. Down, unreturned to the 8-yard line. This will probably be the end of the first quarter. Let's see. 39 seconds to go. Greasy. They give to Larry, and now the defenses are coming on. Miami wants to be very conservative back here. You don't want to give it up. They're going to run it again. 2nd down, Greasy. A play action. They go Warfield.
3rd down.
I believe he's 2 for 2 today. Greasy is. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A quick one. It's 7-3 Miami. You know, I get into arguments all the time about this is how this would be considered a very offensive football game. And you say, wait a second, running the football, it's 7-3, it's 4-3 in first downs. My argument is you get to do what you want. It's when they stop you when it becomes defensive. So if I just run 4 yards and there's no way you stop me, that's very offensive. That is. That's a very offensive game. Greasy. And they go to Lee, and Lee can't get it.
4th down.
It'll be 4th and 2. They're going to kick it back. So again, early on in the second quarter, 2 stops in a row, so it moves from offensive to normal. But here's Martin, who's returned them big before, and down to the 47. Not a great punt by Seipel. But the defense for Miami will take over. Schaub, quick hitter to Werner, and he goes to the 40. That's all you're going to see today. Runs and quick hitters. It'll be 2nd down and 3. This would be a great playoff matchup. Oh, Foster, a little razzle-dazzle, and they go to Waller in a first down. So Waller will hit it. Again, Houston is on the march. Foster to the 25.
2nd down.
All these teams in this league, all 100, they can beat other 100 teams. They really can on a good day. Not all the time.
3rd down.
Foster, it'll be 3rd and 5. Playoffs start Wednesday. They go to Foster, and Foster gets nothing, and here comes automatic. Here he goes. This is Shane Graham. Automatic. And it'll be up and over, and it is good. And Graham again, he just does not miss. He's an incredible asset to have. 40 yards, it's 7-6. So in a pouring rain, and you know it's going to be a running attack right now. Miami has a 7-6 lead, and they kick it deep. Here's Lee from the 2. Lee, and they're bringing it out to the 26. First down and 10. Greasy, they go to Zonka, and Zonka gets 8.
Second down.
He gets 7. Look at that. They pour it over. They are just taking this. They're parting this Houston defense like the Red Sea. Morris, and again through the middle, and here's Mercury Morris right to midfield. Miami's got to respond, and they have every single time. First down and 10. Gracie to Zonka, and look at Murray Zonka. And again, 3 runs. You don't see this out of teams. This is why Miami's very good. Usually, it's the passing teams that get boom, 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 and down the field. Larry Zonka to the outside.
Second down.
It'll be 2nd and 8. Last time I saw running like this successful, was early
Third down.
early 90s college football. Though the running game has come back in college football. It has. 3rd and 11, this is going to be big because your Premium isn't the greatest. Greasy, and he'll throw, being chased and incomplete.
4th down.
They get down, they tried to hit Stowe, but now they're going to have to punt the ball halfway through, and they're going to try and pin Houston back. And into the end zone. Why is it so big? Well, I'll tell you what, football gets weird inside the 20s. It does. It really gets weird, you know. Foster gets nothing there.
Down.
It'll be 2nd and 12. You know, you can be the greatest offense in the world. You go to the 20-yard line, you stall. And when you're pinned back, I mean, it's going to be incomplete. I should say more accurately inside the 10-yard lines. Football gets weird. You do weird things, and the defenses and offenses look way different. 3rd and 12 for Schaub. Oh, he's chased and he goes down. So good is this defense. So good is this Miami defense. And this game went from offensive in the first quarter down to nothing here. Very defensive. So they got to shift a little bit. Here's the punt. Much better than Miami's punt. And nearing midfield. Well, it's 7-6 here in the first half. 6 minutes to go. Here's Larry Zonka, and Zonka on the run.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 1. Well, you don't mind a drive where they get a couple first downs because that rests your running back. And here's Larry Zonka. They got 3 running backs. Morris, Kick, and Zonka. All are very, very good. They can keep doing this. Gracie, play action, down the middle, open is Twilly, and Twilly off the play action to the 5. See, in other teams only have 1 or 2 running backs, and when they run the football, they got to do certain things. Here, they can run every down if they want to, and that's why that play action worked. It'll be 1st down and goal, a big 1st and goal. Gracie to Lee. Throw in Lee there.
Down.
I mean, a tough 2 yards. But Lee is he's really the first, 2nd string running back when you look at it. 2nd down. And he's still very good. They go to Mercury Morris, who's going to be down to the 1.
3rd down. Penalty.
There's a penalty, and let's see what it is. It's holding, and it's 2nd. This is where Miami now is not good. Not good at all. 3:28. Greasy, they give to Mercury Morris through the middle.
3rd down.
It'll be 3rd down and goal. Down to 2:51, a big 3rd and goal. Gracie, the throw, caught by Warfield. You want to be close. You say, well, you got to throw in the end zone or it's nothing. You got to take the safe throw, keep the clock running, and keep Houston, who will get the ball after the half, from scoring. Premian, and he makes it 10-6. That was easy. 2 minutes, 6 seconds. I mean, my goodness. Miami gets it and gets it down there. It's solid, and it's 10-6. They kick to Martin. Martin up to the 30. And it's going to be to the 32. So that's going to be the half. That's it. 1 half done. 10-6. 2-minute warning. Sorry. Jeez, oh man. You can tell it's Sunday morning with me. Sunday morning. Beautiful. Not my best. But that's all right. It's a good football game. Listen to this and don't listen to me. 10-6. With the offensive line of Miami. I really am. No sacks and 116 yards rushing. They're on pace for 232 yards rushing against one of the best front threes, front fours you have. Really. So Houston will get it. 2 minutes to go on their own 32. Shaw. And it's incomplete.
2nd down.
You got to be careful if you're Houston. You might be a little more aggressive because you know Miami doesn't really throw the ball well. Foster, and he gets out of bounds.
3rd down, out of bounds.
3rd down and 4. You want to be careful that Miami doesn't have the time, but they're not a throwing team. Schaub, and he almost.
4th down.
It's going to Martin. Remember, Andre Johnson had those 2 catches early in the game, and he hasn't really shown his face since. So here's a punt. If you're Miami, you got to be careful, really. Here's Jake Scott up to the 17. If you're Miami, you don't want to pretend like you're John Elway or whatever and start whipping the ball down, or Tom Brady. Greasy. See, he avoids, and he throws down to the near side and incomplete. They got to be careful of this. This is where they get themselves in trouble. 2nd and 10. Greasy again. He throws to the middle of the field. There's Fleming, and he goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Gain of 15. A minute and 15 to go. Minute 16. 10-6. Greasy to Lee. Lee, first down. Anyway, Lee, superstar on the 2nd string. Miami calls time. 10-6. Greasy. And it's incomplete.
2nd down.
2nd and 10. A minute and 7. Greasy, and he's going to be chased. They throw it to the near side and incomplete.
3rd down.
3rd and 10. It's taken forever because these teams are not passing teams. Greasy again, and it's incomplete.
4th
but
down.
they get enough yards that they can punt it away, and Houston is going to have to risk a turnover, and they get the punt away. That's the biggest part about 2 minutes here. Here's Holiday, and Holiday really not too much. So 1st down and 10. Schaub. And here's Miami, and Miami again with the sack.
2nd down, out of bounds.
Oh my goodness, Schaub loses 9. And Miami has enough to call timeouts here. 2nd down, they go to Foster, and Miami wants to call time. Why would Houston call timeout? Schaub. And Martin, he doesn't get enough.
4th down.
He does not get enough. And they're going to punt it away. This will be the last play of the 1st half. 4th and 1, here's Lee. Lee, and won't return it much. Now we can say it's halftime. After all that, it's 10-6. first quarter, both teams moving the ball well. Miami has had one third down conversion. Houston, 0. They're combined 1 of 12. But it feels like both teams have the ability to move the ball. It does. So now we're going to begin the second half. Miami's going to kick to Houston. So here we go in the Orange Bowl, the AstroTurf in the Orange Bowl. And it's Holiday to the 3. Holiday, and he moves it up, and Holiday up to the 33. 10-6, Miami leads Houston. And now it's time for Houston to maybe drive it. It's Andre Johnson. He started out the game very strong, and we thought it was going to be a problem all day for Miami. And this is the first time he's really shown up. It'll be first down. There's Tate.
Second down.
And it'll be second down and 8. Well, I'll tell you what, if Houston can get Andre Johnson going in the fourth quarter, and there's a penalty on Miami. You can't do that, it's going to be encroachment. Second down and 3. They go to Tate, that'll be enough for a first down. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart here. It's gonna be first down. Schaub to the near side. They go to Walter. Walter down to the 24. Well, you got Shane Graham. Shane Graham is automatic everything. He is. And you got at least 10-9 here. Foster, and that's gonna be second and 13. You don't want to rely on him. I think sometimes that hurts when you have a bad kick, or when you have a good kicker. It hurts. Schaub, and it's got by Andre Johnson. Touchdown, and that's big. Schaub to Johnson for 27, and it's 12-10. A huge touchdown from Schaub. Oh, that's really big. And Houston has a 12-10 lead. The extra point by Graham. It is up and it is good. What I was saying before is sometimes if you have an aggressive offense or a team, remember that last play, when you have a good kicker, you don't do that because you get in range and you assume 3 points. When you have a bad kicker, you're really aggressive because you know you got to get in the end zone. When you have a great kicker, you're more afraid of the turnover.
Penalty.
You're more afraid of, there's a penalty here. And it's an illegal block, and Miami's back on their own 10. That is so true that when you have a great kicker, you fear the turnover more. Greasy to Zonka, and it'll be second down and 8. So now Miami's going to be running the football. Everybody know 13-10. This is their strength is running. Morris, and he gets nothing.
Third down, out of bounds.
And wow, nothing there. Houston is really taking over. Third down and 12. Greasy in the gun. Greasy's going to have to run, and
Fourth
Houston
down.
had an A-plus effort right there. T.J. Watt. Or J.J., I forget which one. And anyway, Watt with the sack, and Miami's going to have to kick. This is a critical part of this game. A really, really critical part. Holiday to the 42. Well, Miami, they tried to run, and they were just shellacked. An A-plus effort there. Houston gets it back. This is their quarter right now. Schaub to Forsett.
Second down.
And Forsett, second and 6. If they can just keep doing this, they're going to be really, really tough. Houston, Schaub again, and it's incomplete.
Third down.
Spoke's too soon. I don't know, it'll be 55 from this point. Third down and 6. Schaub, the screen, and it goes away.
Fourth down.
It'll be fourth down and 6. And Jones to kick. And Jones, and it'll be a great kick down to the 6-yard line. So this is another chance for Houston to pin Miami back. Miami needs to come out from their own 6. Greasy, the quarterback sneak.
Second down.
And they'll get 4. Well, Greasy can be mobile. He didn't really have to too much. And Morris, nothing.
Third down.
This is a part. See, they're bringing in everything. Greasy needs to be able to throw against this. It'll be 3rd and 6. Greasy. And they're throwing to Warfield, but he's short. He's short by 2 yards. And Miami's going to have to punt it back. I mean, right now, Seipel has not had the greatest day. And Seipel, the kick is going to be deep. No turnovers today. Martin can go. Martin has a few of these. Martin, one man, and here's Martin, and he's gone. And it's 20 to 1 punter, and he doesn't even beat him. And the punter was Seipel. Seipel was in the end zone waiting for him. Saying, I got you, standing behind the goal line. And Martin goes 68 yards. Oh, that is huge. That is really big. It doesn't really force Miami out of their element. They got to get out of there anyway because Houston is now changing their defense up. They're stopping Miami. They found out how to pop the tires in the tread of a bulldozer. They did. And now it's 20 to 10. So Miami was looking really good. It was 10 to 6, 2 touchdowns by Houston. 1 on special teams, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Boy, Martin, that's going to go a long way, especially at home in the playoffs. 1st down, Gracie to Jimmy Kick, and here's Kick. Look at him go. He had a 27-yard touchdown earlier, and it's 23 here. So a 1st down for Miami, 5:50 to go, and Mercury Morris, and Morris to the far side. Miami responds so well. You just wish they could be a little bit more proactive. Gracie to Morris, and Morris gets a few.
2nd down.
Maybe it's Houston's play calling. They got to throw in a blitz a little bit. 2nd down, they got to Larry Zonka, and he doesn't get anything. He gets 1. 3rd down and 5. 3:54 to go. Greasy here in the 3rd. Throws, and it's incomplete.
4th down.
What are they going to do? Try and pin Houston back? They will. They get here, then they stop. It's a bend but don't break. Right now, Miami's snapping and down to the 3, so it's their turn to pin Houston back. This is a good football game. Schaub to Foster, and Foster will run. He's up to the 10.
Down.
Up to the 11, it'll be 2nd down. Houston's just going to pound that run. Run. 2nd down. They go to 2. They get that huge golden 1st down. When you're putting back, you want to get that 1 1st down. That's the big one. It'll be 1st down and 10. Schaub. They go to Foster. Foster up. See how you get that 1 1st down and everything just happens. Everything goes because of it. 2nd down and 1. Schaub again. They go to Forsett. Another 1st down. Look at him go. And he's out of bounds, but it'll be a 1st down. Houston is really stacking it up now. Once you get that 1st down, they're on a roll. Schaub, this has all been running. And Tate.
2nd down.
Against the number 1 rush defense in this out of 100 teams, Miami's number 1. It'll be 2nd and 7. Schaub to Foster, and they get
3rd down.
4. It'll be 3rd down and 3. One more play in the quarter. Can they get the 3rd and 3? Schaub. He got it to Andre finally. This quarter was the same thing, and the quarter will end. And the Houston Texans, we're looking and we're seeing they are a major contender. Right now, can they keep it up? This Houston team is scary. They only have 193 yards of total offense, only 1 third down conversion, but their first and second downs are incredible. And it doesn't feel like they should be winning 20-10, but they are. And that's the huge one as they are driving now. First down and 10. They were on their own 3. Here's Tate. Tate again. They gain 4. Miami is on their heels. I'll tell you what, if Miami, if they score a touchdown, it might be over. Too much for Miami. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Foster loses 1. Either way, Miami's going to be pinned back. 3rd down and 7. Schaub. Schaub will throw it deep, and it is incomplete.
4th down.
They're going to try and pin Miami back now. 4th and 7. Jones. And the punt. So here's Jones, and they go back. Nobody returning. He's down to the 8. What a punt by Jones. Incredible. So here comes Miami. They need a long drive. They can still do it. There's the blitz and Mercury Morris. They can still do this and take 8 minutes off and be okay if they score a touchdown. 2nd down and 3. Reese to Lee and a 1st down. It's a penalty. And it's going to be defensive holding, and they're going to decline it. I was going to say, if they shoot themselves in the foot right now, just take these and end this. Reese to Larry Zonka.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8. Reese. They give to Mercury Morris, and here's Morris, and Morris will get a 1st down. First half of the games will be simmed. We're doing 2 in this week. 11:10 to go. Larry Zonka.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 9. These are 2 teams that could go all the way. More Houston now, I'm thinking, than Miami. Reese, he's eluding and he goes down. Oh, what a big sack by Barwin. What a huge sack. And it's 20-10, and this is going to be under 10 minutes. 3rd and 17, Gracie. Again, he's sacked.
Down.
Oh, my goodness. I believe it's J.J. Watt with the sack. And it'll be 4th and 24, Seipel. And there's the punt. Seipel the kick to the 40. Martin did it once, he can't do it again though. So Houston can take away time and get this clock running down here. Foster, and he gains 4. That's all Houston has to do. Take about 5 minutes off the clock, score a touchdown. Schaub, the play action, and they go to Walter and a 1st down. My goodness. Houston is doing it when they need to. There are times in this game when, Foster split the defenders, and Arian Foster, he goes down, a gain of 12 to the 27. Oh, he split the defenders there. Houston is on a march. They want to end this thing. They really do. Get it in the end zone. Bonacone stopped them 2nd and 10. They still have time. If they don't get it in the end zone, they end up kicking a field goal. Foster, it'll be 3rd and 8. This is what I'm saying. If you have a bad kicker, you really go for the 1st down. If you have a good one, you go for a few yards and keep the clock running. It evens out. Schaub, and it goes short.
4th down.
And they keep the clock running. It looked long. It looked like he was wide open down there, but I don't know. Graham hasn't missed all year. It is going to be up and over. It is good. And Shane Graham. Him and Robbie Gould. Can't miss Robbie Gould. Can't miss Shane Graham. Watch him go to the semifinals like Gary Anderson and miss. Morris and Mercury Morris. Now it's 13. But they got to throw the football. They have to. Gracie again. They throw to the near side and incomplete. You're going to see a lot of these. It'll be 2nd and 10. They know they're going to pass. So guess what they're going to do? Gracie Pump fakes, throws, and incomplete.
Third down.
3rd and 10. They might have to go 4 downs here. Greasy, the quick throw, and incomplete.
Fourth down.
4th and 10, they're going to go for it. Greasy, they got to go all the way, and it is incomplete. 4 incompletions, and Houston gets it. Which means Miami's best, they could probably tie. Foster, and up the middle, and
Second
Miami
down.
should use timeouts here. Well, they could. It'll be 2nd down. Using time and Foster a 1st down. They're just not taking knees. They're taking this number 1 rush defense and getting 1st downs. Houston's a very legit threat. Schaub to Foster.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 9. This could be the last play to the warning. They get to Foster again.
Third down.
It'll be 3rd down and 7, and Miami calls time. Schaub to Tate. Tate, he's going to be
Fourth
short.
down.
And that's going to be the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes. Houston basically saying, we're going to make sure it's at least a tie. It's going to be 23-10, a chance. I mean, he's made every field goal all year. It could be blocked, though. And it isn't. It is up, and it is good. 4 for 4 today. Perfect through the season. And Graham, my goodness, 1:54. Now, Miami, there's no overtime. Miami has to go down, score, hit 2, go down, score, hit 2 on a quarterback that just threw 4 incompletions. 1st down and 10. They only have 2 timeouts. They got to get the onside kick too. Probability is almost 0, and it's Stowe. And they're going to hurry it up. Hurry to the line. 1:25 to go. Greasy and the throw, and it is incomplete.
2nd down.
2nd and 10. Greasy has to. They have to complete these. That's the biggest thing. Caught by Warfield. And out of bounds. Oh, you got to get the onside kick. You have to. There's not going to be time. You already used the timeout. Warfield again down to the 35. They're going to hurry this up. They are. 55 to go. You got to remember, you need 2 scores. 2 touchdowns. They go to Jimmy Kick. Jimmy Kick, and he goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Oh, those plays take a long time. You're down to 47. They take 8 seconds to screen. Greasy to Zonka. Zonka running out of bounds and a 1st down. They're the only team. They remind me there's a team that used to exist near me, Katanning High School football. Their 2-minute offense was wing T, run it, hurry up, run it, hurry up, run it, hurry up. I mean, my goodness, it was funny to watch. Hey, they started their 6-minute offense, not their 2-minute offense. And that's going to be a penalty. Encroachments, they get another 5. Much rather have offsides than encroachment. Much rather, because it takes time off the clock. They got to use the timeout here. 33 seconds to go. Greasy, and he's down. They got to use their last timeout. They're going to have 2 shots to the end zone. 2 shots. Greasy. And he's sacked, and that could be it. They got no timeouts, and the clock is running. They got nothing. No timeouts. 4th and 18. 9 seconds. It might be zeros when they go in, if they go in. Greasy. And the throw to the end zone. It's caught by Stowe. How much time though? 2 seconds, so they can get the onside kick. They need this, they need the 2-point conversion though. If they don't get this, it's all for nothing. So Miami's got to have about 6,000 things go in a row. They got one. They need this 2 or it's over. They have to have this 2. Greasy. No, not even close. And Larry Zonka. And Miami's going to lose, and Houston's going to win. Houston, a very formidable opponent today. Oh, my goodness. I'm putting Houston up there. And now everybody's going to pile on, and Houston has it. So they don't even get check mark number 3. They don't get 2 or 3. Houston's just going to take a knee, and that's going to be it.
Second down.
Even though they could have ran a play, you don't want to, even though injuries are turned off, you could run a play. But anyway, they win 26-16. Though I think the biggest thing was in the first half, because Miami rushing the ball in the first half was really good. Miami had a really good first half. But the third quarter there, Houston took over. Houston really took over, and they win 26-16. Houston takes over, and they just look good doing it. 26-16 final. My goodness. So taking a look at the highlights, 20-10 Houston in the third quarter. The turnaround was Martin's 68-yard punt return, but they were still getting down there. The thing that worries me about Houston, though, you can see that no home and away. So all these are neutral site games. 2 things worry me. The 1 of 11 and the 4 for 4. The 1 of 11, the third down conversions, you got to make them. The 4 for 4, the field goals. It's just, I don't know whether it's a play calling, their style, or whatever. But that hurt. They only had 242 yards. Now, Miami had 323, but a lot of that passing was that last drive. They went down the field. So, Houston, I'm gushing over their effort. It looked good, but in the stats, it kind of wasn't great. The second half looked good, though. 20-6 in the second half. That's the thing that looked good, though. Houston they have to be able to play a full 4 quarters. Why? Because there's going to be a game. Remember, you got to win 5 in a row, or you got to win 7 or 8 in a row, depending on whether you have the play-in game. You don't have to win 9, because the championship of the 4th place game is just for seeding. They're both in. But Houston and Miami, right now 26-16. If you're going to do that, you're going to have a bad quarter, like Miami had in the third quarter. You got to be able to recover, especially in the first half. So Houston and Miami, that is it. And we will go and simulate the first 25. Enjoy. Quickly looking at the game and the playoffs and everything like this, there are some games of very big significance. 98 Minnesota winning, that is big. 2016 New England winning, stopping 72 Washington. Washington is probably done. Minnesota 69, a big win. They're close to getting into the playoffs. They have a very tough conference. Chicago, New England beating them. They're 3-11, they're out, but Chicago has lost a lot in a row. Remember, there are no injuries. New York, they win. They're 6-5-3. They're climbing closer. Houston loses in that crazy conference. The 0-4 Philadelphia Eagles win. The Steelers, 25-23 over the Bears. The Steelers, well, they missed the two-point conversion. Chicago did. And the Steelers, stat-wise, look at the Steelers, 400. Their offense is going absolutely insane, and they throw the bomb really well. That's going to be a lethal combination. I mean, they throw the bomb very well. They're not going to have great stats passing, but it'll be like 3rd down and 4, and they'll throw 80 yards. That's what they'll do. Look at that wild fourth quarter. So they're very good in fourth quarters. The 51 Rams win again. Detroit looks like they're done. The 49ers of 84, they get a nudge. 77 Denver, they might be done. Dallas of 95, they're now 9-5. They beat Detroit. They pushed Detroit down. Baltimore and Pittsburgh, that hurts Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needs to go 9-7. 1995, not a bad team. The Oilers, they lose their 8th game. They might be done. The 87 Redskins, they're making a push. They were horrible. And now they're really looking better. The Freezer Bowl remains the Freezer Bowl. And San Diego, a hard loss. They might be done. They're in that conference. It's incredible. Cincinnati might get a team in. Oakland and Tennessee, they tie. Dallas, 8-5-1, a huge win over the 85 Bears, 23-20. Oakland is now 6-6-2. They're 500. Indianapolis and Jacksonville. Look at this game. This game was absolutely insane. When you take a look at the highlights, run, pack, kick returns, always. Kick returns. Whitted at 2 in the first quarter. Run, kick. There you go. It got down to just being insane. But 2 kick returns. That was it. They were down 50-27, 50-34. Indianapolis is now 8-5-1. When you look at playoffs and standings, halfway through week 14. Remember, we only play 16. Denver of 86, they played 14. Denver is now 5-7-2. Buffalo has lost. They're dropping. Denver is 1-0 against the conference, so they win the tiebreaker there. LA is 4-7-2. Now, Los Angeles has a big game. 86 Denver loses. I thought that was 77 Denver. Let's take a look. 86 Denver wins. Sorry. The other Denver. No, Denver wins. That's right. 77 Denver is, where are they? No, they were up there. I missed them. I saw them, and they lost. I just got to find them. We simulate 25. There it is. They lost 17-6. They're 4-6-4. But 86 Denver and John Elway, they are now probably, let's see, teams and standings are probably in the play-in game to the play-in tournament. So, well, I don't know. They got 2 more to go. It's going to depend on what the Raiders do. It's going to really depend on what the 83 Raiders do. Denver and Los Angeles, that's a very big game. Did they play Los Angeles 1983? No. They got Philadelphia, they got New England and Baltimore. That huge Baltimore game is big. New England is very big. And when you take a look at this, Buffalo has lost 6 in a row, 7 in a row. Oh, my goodness. Talk about ride right 19 times. All been close. Houston, I'm really more concerned about the Raiders. Raiders have Dallas, St. Louis, and Pittsburgh. The Raiders trying to get in. B, Oakland has pushed their way all the way up, and I think they pretty much, the worst they can go is 6-8-2. So Cleveland, that's 79. Houston is the only team. Los Angeles Rams, there's only a couple. Oakland is almost in. Group C, Dallas and 95. This is a tough one. They're fourth. Baltimore now has to win. That shoved, I think that eliminated San Diego, that win by Dallas, because they're 9-5 now, and they can go 9-7. San Diego can only go 7-5. I don't know. I think 7-5 is better. They have 2 ties in the conference, and Dallas has the loss. So I think Dallas has to lose out, and San Diego has to win out. But Baltimore also, Arizona, they have to win. They won, so they're 7-6-1. They're hanging in there. Look at Washington and Miami. Miami has to go 7-7. If they're Miami 7-7, they got mathematically a shot. Dallas and Baltimore would have to lose. Well, Baltimore would have to lose there. 77 Denver, I think, is out of it. The Steelers are in Group D up there. You take a look, Chicago is fading. Chicago has lost 6 in a row. They were 7-1. They got to a hard part of their schedule. Chicago is 63. They're down there. They're out. They would be out. 2011 New York, a dangerous passing team. They're dangerous. If they get in, they could go. The Steelers, the Giants again, the Redskins of 91. In Group E, look at the Rams. New England, the Rams, Minnesota. In Green Bay, I think New Orleans is the only one. Cleveland, Atlanta, 2016. The Steelers 9-7. That's the best they can go. Green Bay is 8-6-2. Is the worst they can go. So the Steelers, by losing, might be out of it. Group F. Green Bay, Carolina, Minnesota, San Francisco. Green Bay, 11-1-1. Carolina, 7-2-4. Carolina's tough. Minnesota, San Francisco 49ers, a win there, and everybody else is kind of done for. 49ers, they're done for at 5-8. They could just go 7-8-1, which the 49ers of 89, the worst, they 7-7-2. Now San Diego can actually beat them if they go 7-6-3. If they go 7-7-2 and they go 7-6-3, San Diego will actually beat them, but that's the biggest one. 8-7-1 for Cincinnati. No, 7-7-1 for. No. Cincinnati of 88. They can go 7-7-1, 8-7-1, and beat everybody. So you got to watch out about that. Houston, Seattle, you're looking at this. This is a mess. We're going to let it play out. 66 Green Bay is coming back. Oakland, probably done. Philadelphia done. Rams have been done for a long time. Denver, good. Baltimore, the Miracle Chargers, they got to keep winning. Right now they have 13 games. They play a 14th. Dallas at 92. They have to win. That's why I think we're going to have Dallas in that last game. Group I, look at 77 Dallas on the heels of 98 Denver. 98 Denver, 13. 13 games played, the 14th game. The game tonight's going to be a big one, a huge one. Very, very big. And Cincinnati of 81, they're 8-6. They're not bad. They can go 10-6. They got to win their last 2. They play Pittsburgh at 75 and Green Bay is 62. 2 tough games. In Group J, Minnesota 6-6-1, but so is Chicago. 86 Cleveland. That Hail Mary. They are 6-7-0. So Cleveland, if they win this week, they're going to be in the playoff position, because 7-7 beats, well, Minnesota. If they go 7-6-1, that's huge. And Baltimore in 1958, that's going to be a very big one. So that's going to be it for us now. We're going to go up, we're going to swim, come back, put everything on Facebook, and good luck there. Tonight we'll have one more game, and that'll be it for week 14. But as you can see, anybody, San Francisco of 81, anybody, they got 6 teams for 4 slots. And I'm not so sure San Francisco's are safe at 1 and 2. 84 San Francisco, maybe not. But 81 San Francisco, who knows? They go 8-8, they might not make it. But we'll see. To second half to 14 will be tonight. We'll see you then.